What's up, gamers? It's your boy Lily, back at it again with the content finally. Today we'll be going over my thought process during the virtual world record that I set like a week ago. Make sure you like and subscribe, or I don't know, eat all your cereal. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so level 1 was off to a bit of a slow start. Wasn't a bad start, but definitely wasn't my best performance. So the fastest I've gotten through the first level is about 54 seconds. This one took 1:03, so definitely a little behind the pace that I was looking for. But as we already know, it ended up working out anyway. So took me a little longer than I would have liked, but all in all, could have been a lot worse. Alright, so for the second level 2 split, man, I almost like dropped the run right here. I get through the level 2 split at 3:09. Now, I know a lot of you don't know, or probably none of you do, know what I consider good times for me when I'm trying to break the record, but sub 3, under 3 minutes is kind of the standard for a record attempt, and it was a 3:09, which is really bad. So I almost dropped it here, but I already told myself when I went in that I was gonna ride out the attempt, and that's what I did. Alright, level 3 is when my luck definitely started to turn around. Made it through all the enemies pretty quickly, you know. And I come through the split at 4:14, which is actually a really good split. It's difficult for me to hit that typically if I get under 3 for the the level 2 split. So I still have no idea how I did that. The level split must have been like 105, which I didn't even know was possible. So this is the split that kind of saved the run. Of course, the run isn't done yet. The hardest levels are still to come, so. Alright, level 4 is the one that will kind of make or break a speedrun here. So, for level 4, the overall split for that level on its own was about 2:22. Came through the level 4 split at 6:36, which is right on pace for sub 10. I did the math once and I did like 6:40 or faster. So 6:36 was right on pace. It's a pretty quick split for the parkour as well, so that was always helpful. But I still had 2 of the harder levels to go, so here we go. Level 5 was another split that was right on pace. Typically it will take about 1:50 seconds on an average attempt to beat the last level. So that meant I needed to be within about 8:10 or so by the end of level 5, and I went through at 8:13, which meant that if I did pretty well on the last level, that it would be possible. As usual, the boss was a pain on this one. You gotta be really careful with that one, otherwise you will die. but I made it through, and then I had one level remaining. Level 6 was crazy, man. I've been drenched in sweat since level 4, because that level's really intense, because it will destroy your run if you screw up. Not to mention I had to do well on this level in order to break the record. I made sure to get good timing on the large robot things. Made sure to get a lot of the spider mines to blow themselves up, which was helpful. The boss came out, and I managed to not choke the boss fight for once. The trick to the boss fight is you have to hide behind the cubes that are set up like walls, so that when he starts shooting, because he heals himself when he hits you with his bullets, and his healing is way faster than your damage, so you could be shooting him, he'll be shooting you, he'll be gaining health overall. So you have to hide behind that while he's shooting, especially when he's doing the shooting pattern from the level 5 boss. But anyway, I pulled off the level in 1 minute and 46, came through the final time at 9:59, which was perfect. So, not a super long video this week, just trying to get something out. Still working on I'm going to start working on the any percent record pretty soon. So I'd like to shout out myself for having a week with over 100 weekly wins for the first time in a while. Did a bit of a tournament, placed second, which I'm kind of mad about. I made up like a 300 trophy lead in the middle of the night while I was asleep, so that was annoying. All that being said, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'm out.